Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, Alchemy Wine and Beer is here with details on their whole calendar of events this month. And then we take a trip to East Aurora to see everything Sana Health and Wellness has to offer. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, Alchemy Wine and Beer in the village of Hamburg always has something going on, and here with details on their schedule of events throughout the rest of this month and next month is co-owner Nicole. Thanks so much for coming in, Nicole.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Let's start off by just talking about Alchemy Wine and Beer and the kind of atmosphere that you cultivate there.
Sure, yeah, we're a boutique wine bar in the village of Hamburg, so we've been around about 6 years, and it's a casual wine bar, so kind of more of a brewery type of experience, somewhat family friendly, so offering wine, and then we have nightly food and brunch as well.
Well, let's talk about the bus tour you have coming up and what people can expect from that.
Yeah, so just last year we launched these local wine tours, local bus tours. So we're getting local groups together to tour our local wine community. So one of the great ones is right over the border to the north, Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Yes.
So we're doing one at the end of the month. It's the last Sunday in January. We'll be visiting some of the there's dozens and dozens of ice wine wineries. It's their annual ice wine festival at the end of January, so we'll be visiting some of our favorites up there. A group lunch, and all transportation is included, so it'll be a really fun day.
That is so much fun, and ice wine is one of my favorites I've discovered. It's really good. Okay, for those who like crafting, you actually have a candle making class coming up.
Yes, we partner with a local organization called Drunken Candles. So she creates all these great different types of candles out of wine bottles, and so it's kind of repurposing and recycling.
Yeah.
All different types of scents and flavors. So she makes it's themed every month. So we have some coming up for Valentine's Day, some Galentine's Day candles coming up. So we love crafting at Alchemy.
No,
make
you
a lot
do.
of
I
crafts.
remember the wreath making. We all remembered that. That was really fun. And so, okay, you mentioned some of these wine into candles are the crafts for February. Anything else going on in February?
We have tons going on in February. February can be a bit of a dreary month here in Buffalo, so we're trying to bring as many events as we can to the community. So the first Wednesday of every month, we actually host a wine dinner pairing series. February's is going to be awesome. It's an aphrodisiac menu in theme for Valentine's Day. So it's a 6-course aphrodisiac menu by Chef Valentina. It's going to be phenomenal, and it comes with 6 wines as well.
Okay.
So that'll be a really fun one. And then in February, we have a lot going on for Valentine's Day as well. So we have a Galentine's Day workshop where it's a sparkling wine tasting, and you get to make actually a necklace just like this, a charm necklace.
Beautiful.
So a 5-charm necklace, and then have a sparkling wine tasting with your girls to celebrate Valentine's Day. We're also doing some wine pairing dinners on actual Valentine's Day. So a 3-course dinner with 3 wines, chocolate pairings, so lots of wine pairings going on in February.
Okay. Now, going back to January, because myself and others might be partaking in dry January, do you have any, options for those taking the sober or non-alcoholic route?
Absolutely. So we're definitely seeing this as a trend, not even just in January, just a trend in general for people just trying to cut back on alcohol. So I actually brought some examples today where we've partnered with one of our local distributors to bring on non-alcoholic wine flights. So there's lots of options for people that are looking to cut back on alcohol. They're pregnancy friendly, kosher. They're vegan friendly as well. So just providing some more options for people for non-alcoholic
You guys are
wines.
the experts. Okay, tell us about some of these and why you've decided to add them into kind of your fleet.
Absolutely. So I think if you're not drinking alcohol, you still deserve to drink something nice or drink something special, or participate in a flight, which is a fun dining experience. So some of these are options. There's a Prosecco, there's an alcohol-free Riesling as well. This one is actually a spritz style, so kind of like an Aperol spritz, but non-alcoholic completely.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And they're delicious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to go and give it a try, you guys. But you guys are so creative with the events that you come up with, especially the crafts. How do you come up with all of these ideas?
Oh boy. I grew up with a very crafty mother.
Okay.
So, I kind of have it in the blood. But really, a lot of the credit goes to just the small business vendors that we partner with in the community. So there's just so many great solopreneurs or craft, organizations, and we've just been really fortunate to partner with them and have long-term partnerships where they come back, again and again throughout the year.
Yeah. Well, outside of the events, what are your hours of operations if people wanted to stop by and see what you have to offer?
Sure, we're open Tuesday through Saturday, so we're closed on Sundays during the football season.
That's right.
Yep, once the football season's over, then we will start to open again on Sundays for brunch. So we're open in the evenings Tuesday through Saturday, 4 o'clock to about midnight, and then we do morning brunch on Saturdays, 10 to 2.
Now, I know something that was super popular at Alchemy Wine and Beer was the drag brunches. Are you bringing those back again soon?
We do plan to bring back some drag performances this spring, likely.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
it's still in the
we've gotta
works.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
And we'll have you back on for that. And
Yes.
maybe you'll bring a drag queen.
Absolutely, that'd be fun. Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Lots of fun. I'm very excited about that bus tour. I
Yes.
do love some ice wine, but so much. All of the events you talked about were fantastic. Viewers, if you would like tickets for any of these events Nicole mentioned, you can visit the link on your screen or connect with them on social media at Alchemy Wine and Beer. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks, Chelsea.